Well, build a hot rod, they said. It'll be fun, they said. So I took the 40 on about a 200-kilometer trip today, and the differential's making a whole bunch of bad noises. It sounds like I've got a bearing going. Possibly an issue with the third member, but I'm leaning towards a bearing at this point. Really hoping that's what it is, because I do not want to buy a third member. So I'm going to get it up on the hoist and tear the diff apart, see if I can't figure it out. But first I got to get the 34 off the lift, and then I can put the 40 in here. Well, in typical fashion, I didn't film it, but I dropped the oil, and it actually didn't look too bad. There's no big chunks or anything that came out, but this is a little suspicious for sure. It's not brake fluid either, so definitely that seal's gone on the axle, and I'm willing to bet there's a bearing gone there as well. So I'll pull these wheels off, pull the axles out, and hell, I might even pull the third member just to say I did. Have a better look at things, make sure it's all good. There's the problem, see. This one's got no brake rotor oil on it. If I look at the other side here, this one's properly oiled and lubricated, so that's obviously the issue. Pads look nice and oiled, so that'll help. I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. So this is the side that I thought was good, and that is most definitely shot. So if this side's bad, guaranteed that other side is foobarred. So I'll quickly zip the other side off, pull that axle out, and we can have a laugh at that one too. Well, I'm going to film taking this side out too, because I know it's bad already. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, it might have got my use out of it. Good Lord. No wonder it was making so much racket. Oh, there's the problem anyway. Oh, still looks good, so just clean it up a little bit and hopefully be all right. Maybe some bearing mount, worst case scenario, but new bearings and I'll be back at her. Well, I got the third member out. It's not the best looking oil in there, a little metallic, but seeing as half the balls that were missing in the bearing are non-existent, it means they got ground into oblivion. So not ideal there, but third member looks good. It feels good when you roll it over, so I don't know. I think I'm just going to clean up the axle, spray this down some more and throw it back together, new oil, send it, see what happens. Well, as per usual, I didn't film the process, but I've got the bearings off now, and I'm just pressing in new studs, or pulling in, and yeah, hopefully they work a little better. Seem to be going through these other ones. They're not the highest of quality, and the threads start to ball up after a while and end up cutting them off. So, ran into that last year. These hardened studs should prevent that, hopefully, and won't have the issue anymore. Well, there again, I forgot to film, but I'm just pressing on the bearings now. I've got all the studs in. I got this one done, so looks good. But I'll finish pressing this on, and I can start cleaning up the axle and put it back together. Okay, well, I got everything cleaned up. The third member is obviously in. Drive shaft's hooked up. Yeah. Got new seals put in either end. I've just kind of lubed up the shaft. I'll slide the axles back in, hook up the brakes, put oil in it, and I should be done. So, get to it.